Yeah, good evening, guys. My and Buntag to our friends there in the Philippines. Guys, Bosshog, the brain surgeon, the farmer, supposedly in the Philippines, the man from the Bosshogs, uploaded a video. Our avocado trees are fully recovered. And if you go and look at this video, it just about sums him up, really. His channel name, a foreigner farming in the Philippines, and yet, if you look at the farm, if you look at this video, this is not farming. You need to change the title name of your channel. He's walking around. You can't name the bushes or the plants that he's looking, or the trees he's looking at. There used to be 2 orange trees there. He said, I don't know where they have gone. Brian, maybe they got up and walked away. Maybe the orange trees thought, bollocks to this. We're not getting any fertiliser here. We're being choked by weeds. Let's move across the road where we'll get some sustenance. The avocado trees, he says, were dying, and now they're fully recovered. He said, I don't know why they're recovered. I mean, it's unbelievable, isn't it? This man's supposed to be a farmer. He doesn't know why they're recovered. But if you look at the ground, it's absolutely choked with weeds. And if you notice something, Brian, farmers and gardeners, they'll go out to their fields, go out to their gardens, and it'll be a day of weeding. And the reason they weed their land, the reason they weed their gardens, is to stop the weeds from choking the plants and trees. So their plants and trees are getting all the sustenance out of the soil, not the weeds. Now you're the farmer, you say, you should know this. But it's absolutely covered in weeds. And while we're on the subject, didn't you at one stage receive a strimmer, a grass cutter? Why don't you get the strimmer out and clear the land so you can look at what what you've got to work with? Very strange way of farming, but it's definitely not farming. There's no way. It's so chaotic. I think Marcel planted red bananas there. I'm not quite sure what that is there, he says, and it's just absolute chaos. Nothing's organised. And what you'll see, let's call it the lazy farmer, because what you'll see, he's dug these, for a want of a better word, circles around the bottom of these plants and trees, and removed the weeds in a circle round that plant or that tree and fertilised it. Now that, to me, is half a job. That's the lazy farmer. That's the lazy farmer's job. I've never ever seen that done before. Never seen it done before. It's a first at the Bosshogs, a new way of farming. And Bosshog invented it. But having said that, only having one hand, because you've got a camera in the other, does restrict you somewhat, doesn't it? It does restrict you. But let's move on to the next video. The roadside peddler came by last week and was showing Marcel some cabinets, and she wanted a bigger cabinet, so they returned today with that cabinet. To be perfectly honest with you, I mean, it's not of anything I would ever be interested in, but each to our own. And the discussion between Marcel and Bosshog went something like this. To buy that cabinet that the peddler was selling door to door would cost you 2,000 pesos in the store. But because he was selling it door to door, it was double the price nearly, at 3,900 pesos. Bosshog said, well, I don't think it's anything that we need, but it's up to you, Marcel, whether you want it or not. And Marcel said, well, it's 500 deposit and 850 pesos over 4 months if we get it on the Never Never. So my question is this. Some time ago, Brian, you said you were in the top 5% of YouTube channels and you will take the credit for that. You were the bee's knees. You were the top YouTuber. So if you're a top YouTuber, surely you should be earning enough money to be able to afford a plastic cabinet for 3,900 pesos. You've got to get it on the Never Never. Are you for real? You said you were top 5%. And then, of course, you pick fault with the cabinet, noticing that there was gaps near the doors. And you did tell us that the resident cockroaches, yeah, the cockroaches will get in there. You can't write this stuff, can you? You cannot write this stuff. So we've now got the cockroach infestation at the Bosshogs, as long as the, as well as, should I say, the rats. So that's something else that you could add to the new project, Marcel's Diner. Something to think about, isn't it? But all in all, while your subscribers look at your channel and think you're anywhere near being a farmer is beyond me. I get sick of saying it, but you fail at everything. And then you go out there showing us this rubbish dump of a homestead, choking with weeds, and you show us the lazy man's or the lazy farmer's way of fertilising those trees by clearing a little circle around the roots of the plants. Yeah, absolutely unbelievable. It really is. Anyway, guys, it was just a short update of the goings on at the Bosshogs. Now, I'm a little bit concerned because just lately we've not heard much about the breeding tanks and the tilapia. After we've seen all those diseased fish flapping about on the top. Yes, I'm a little bit concerned. I wonder why, Brian. Till the next time, please like, comment, share and subscribe. And as we always say, keep your money in your pocket, and it doesn't cost you anything. There's no heart button, no super chat. It doesn't cost you nothing to follow this channel. Bye for now.